Alright, hi guys. It is time for another daily pattern. Pattern-collections.com. And you scroll down to pattern focus and get down to today's pattern, which is this one, which is, I don't know how to say that, Binghua. It's a floral type pattern by Yuru Chen. So we're going to start with, and I apologize, the air conditioning just came on and it's really loud. I think it's because it's hot and it's trying to really cool down the house. I was trying not to turn it on today, but yeah, it got hot. It's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon and it's just blazing in here and I just couldn't stand it anymore, so I had to turn on the air. So it should go down in just a minute. Sorry about the noise. Okay, so we're gonna make this kind of swirly like this. So you're gonna come up like a big candy cane kind of a thing, come up, make a big swirl, and in the middle we're gonna make this dark teardrop shape. And then we're going to come and do this. And then on the outside of that, we're going to do this and that. And then number 4, we're going to put stripes in there. And that's it. And then you can shade or embellish or do variations. You can do some of them going one way, some of them going the other. So your initial thing can go either direction. And then they can be on stems, or they can dangle, or they can just be kind of randomly placed, whatever. We're going to try, who knows what we're going to try. But that's today's pattern. I did decide to change out my pen to an 01 micron because that other fat one was just driving me completely bonkers. So I'm going back to an 01 micron pen. And I don't know if you can, let me show you the difference on the tip. Where's that other one? Here's the other one that I was using, the Uni pen. And here's the micron. And I'm going to set them down and then I'm going to zoom in. And maybe you guys will be able to tell the difference on the size of the tip, on the nib. But there is a considerable size difference. And then, let's see, I've got this piece of paper. Do I have an extra piece of paper? Yeah, we'll use this. I'll use my old orange piece of paper. Okay, here's the 03, the size. You didn't even see me draw that, did you? Let's draw that again. The 03 size. Okay, and here's the 01 size. There's a considerable difference in thickness. So I can get much closer together with that than I can with this. This one, if I try to get them close together and leave not much of a space, it's really quite thick and dark. And this one, when I try to do them close together, I can get them much closer and a much finer line. So I'm going to switch back over to my 01. I may use this 03 for like filling in. If I decide I need to color in a section, that would be fine, but okay. Zoom back out. Zoomy, zoomy, zoomy. String. The string is supposed to look like this and like this. Not sure I'm going to use it, but we'll see. Perhaps I will use it and put one of these little things here and one here. I want them kind of overlapping, so maybe one, a bigger one like that, and then a smaller one behind, and then maybe one in here. I don't know if I want 4. Do I want 4? No. If I'm going to do more than 3, I'm probably going to want 5. So I'm going to do like that. That's probably just a mess and you don't even know what I'm talking about, but I'm just working on composition here. So I'm going to do one using that part of the string. I can still see in there where the initial string went like this. It came around and it's right here. It's the initial string. So I'm going to do one of these starting with here and come up and use that part of that string as my, just going to follow that around like this and put a little like teardrop shape and fill that in like that. And then here, I'm going to put a line there. And then on this side, I'm going to come out and in like that. And on this side, I'm going to come out and around like that. And that is sort of the shape. I'm a little off. I needed to go not so around here. I needed to come out more like that for that shape, but it's okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and install the stripes. Need to pay attention more of what I'm doing here. I'm going over that edge a little bit, which I don't like. It just means I need to slow down and pay more attention to what I'm doing with my stripes. I'm going to fill that in just a little bit because I don't like what happened there. And then I'm going to come this way with these ones. Like that. Don't think I quite have the shape right, but I'm close. Actually, this might look better if I kind of come over here and fill that in with dark. That might be more accurate with the shape. I think that's better. Okay, so let's try another one. I'm gonna try, what do I want on top? I want this one on top of, yeah, I want that one on top. So I'm gonna have it also pointing into that direction. I'm going to come up and around this way this time, I think. Oh, that's what my problem is. It's supposed to have a backwards kind of a S thing. I have it just a swoop. Okay, well, some of them will have a swoop and some of them will have a backwards S thing. That's why I don't think it looks right. It should have had an S type shape to it. It should be pointing this way. So it's going to come out and down, and this one's going to come out and down. And we're going to put stripies in here. Sometimes you have to draw a pattern a couple of times before you get it as to how it was supposed to be drawn. And sometimes you like it drawn the other way. You know, I think I like this dark right here. So I'm going to do that again, even though it's not in the pattern. I like that look right there. So I'm going to add that. And I like that little bit of dark right at the top here. I'm going to add that right there. Okay, let's see if I can make this more of the right shape, because I didn't do it right. And I think part of my problem is because I started at the bottom. It says to start at the bottom, work my way up, but I think I might actually do it better if I do it the other way. So let me try starting from the inside. Yeah, see? Needed that S type shape. This doesn't have the S. It's just got like a comma instead of an S. So then in here I want to put that dark. And then in here I want to come this way. And then I want to come that way and that way. And I've got my stripes going this way on this one. I'm going to put them going this way on this one, which is a little bit different than what I had before. And again, with this side, I'm going to do them like that. I do like this dark right here. I like that look. I'm just gonna keep doing that. I like a little contrast in my tiles. I may even do striping in those. We'll see what happens. I want one sticking out here. I think I want it to go this way. That one's going to go back behind like that. I think maybe instead of a full striping, I think I'm just going to do one little like petal there and there. I'm still going to do that dark bits because I really like that. The piece of paper has a little bump of paper right there that's causing me to have an issue. I want that bigger there. And I think maybe like that. And I think one in here. Shall we try the S going this way this time? Let's try it. There we go. Like that. I want to make this one match kind of this one a little bit. I think, I'm thinking maybe I want some tipple in here. Like that. That one and this one. Both of those? Yeah, I think so. Kind of making them all the same size circles. They're pretty good, big on the scale compared to the size of the Tangle. That. And I feel like this middle needs to be dark, so I'm gonna change over to my brush pen. I like using this Prismacolor Premier brush pen. Actually, let me erase all my guidelines first, and then I can tell if it needs something besides just the brush pen. I'm going to put it in the middle. I'm going to color in that middle part. So how are you guys doing? I haven't done a lot of chit chat lately. I've been concentrating on drawing, which I know a lot of people want me to just concentrate on drawing, but you know. And then there's sometimes I need to chit chat. I haven't been chit chatting. So how are you guys doing? Let me know. I like hearing your stories. I heard one, saw you guys, somebody post the other day on their blessings story. I really like to hear those. When you've had a good day and you've had some sort of happiness happen in your life, you know, share it. That makes us all happy. Just filling in that middle part there. And I almost feel like it's gonna need white dots. I think I'm gonna want a dark around there, but I don't want it black. I'm going to do the white dots in here, like this is a Uniball Signo, oops, it's on this cap, Uniball Signo pen to do my little white dots. I'm just going to do some like little white dots like that. And I think I want around here dark, but I don't want it black. So I am going to get out, I have this set of Faber-Castell Shades of Gray pens. I'm going to get out the darkest, probably, it's a cold gray V235, and it's a brush pen. And I'm just going to go around the side here. I still might end up putting some graphite there, but oh, there's something with this particular piece of paper. There's like a chunk. Every so often you'll end up with a piece of paper that has a funkiness happening to it. I still have never gone and purchased those gray thin pens. I don't know why I didn't. Well, my birthday's coming up. Maybe I'll put it on my birthday list to get some gray thin pens. I'm going to take the next color down. This was, is it there, cold gray? So I got to stick with the cold gray. That's cold gray, and what's just the other cold gray? This one's cold gray. Okay. It has 3 warm grays and 3 cold grays. The cold grays are very, what I consider gray. And the warm grays are more of a brown gray. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to aura this in the next color down. For some reason this paper is really sucking up this ink. I don't know if it's the ink or if it's the paper. I haven't changed paper. This is the same sketchbook paper I've been using, so maybe it's the ink. It's weird. It's like really spreading out and sucking in. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then I'm going to do the next one. So I'm going to have them all 3 gradations of gray going around this. I'm going to make it a little bit thinner line, a little bit further away. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put those gray pens. Somebody found them and suggested them to me. I'm gonna have to find that link and put them on my birthday list. But I still like this. I think that's cool. Yeah, I like it. I think I want this same gray color in here. I'm just gonna use the lightest one, and I'm gonna do right here. Just that one spot. And then I'll come back in with my pencil. I think I want that. I just want to carry that same gray color into the tangle itself, just for some continuity in color. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Put that away so I don't lose it. That's been my best thing, is to remember to put things away so I don't lose them. And then I want to do the overlapping parts first. That overlaps that, and that overlaps this, like that. That one overlaps like that. This one overlaps right there, and it overlaps right there. And let me do those parts first. Get my blending stump out. Just blend those areas. And then I'll decide where I want to put any shading on the actual tangle. Assuming that I actually want to put that on the tangle. Sometimes I don't. What I didn't do is I didn't do the striping like I said I was going to. Maybe that's what it needs. Oh my. I'm thinking. You hear me thinking? It's coming out loud and clear. I was going to do striping, at least on this one and this one, but I think now I'm thinking not. Yeah, now I'm thinking not. I think I'm just gonna do this. Right there. And right here. Changed my mind. Okay. You'll notice on some of this I'm putting a little bit of graphite, but I didn't put the actual pencil down. I'm just using whatever is left over on my stump to just give it a little bit of color, because I don't want to overdo. I want it dark on this, but on here I want a little bit of shading, but not a lot. Just enough for my eye to pick it up. Now I like to make my blending stump follow the curve of what I'm shading. Other people like to do just little swirls or circles. You do whatever makes you happy and creates the effect that you want. Don't let other people bully you or convince you that the way you do it is wrong. Everybody has their own way. You do it the way it makes you happy. I like that. Okay, mine look completely different than the sample, and that's okay. The sample looks like that, and mine look like that. We all have our own unique way of doing things, and you know, if your stuff comes out different, that's okay. It doesn't have to look exactly the same. I like how mine came out. I'm really happy with it, actually. I'm just trying to decide where in space it wants to live. Does it want to live with the, is it heavier on the bottom? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so it's gonna live this way. And this was Binghua on string number 44. All right, there we go. Another one in the can, so to speak. If your paper starts to curl, because mine started to curl, just run your finger along the bottom, curl it back the other way, and it flattens out. Zoom in a little bit, get that in the middle. There you go. I really like this tile. I'm super happy with how this came out. This was a good one for today. I hope you guys are having a really great day. You know, same old, right? Do something nice for somebody today, and don't let people beat you up. You know, it can be very hard. I know it can be really hard because some of the comments that happen on my YouTube channel or on my Facebook group are not nice. They just aren't. But you know, that's what the delete and block button is for. I get rid of those people, get the negativity out of my life, move on, because you know what? At the end of the day, they really are just strangers. They're not anybody who I really care about. And the people who care about me don't treat me like that. So I'm good. No need to keep the negative in your life. You can just get rid of it, right? I will see you guys later. Have a absolutely blessed day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.